Hi, my name is Kaitlin Foster. I am the Vice President of Adult Outpatient Services with Family and Children Services, and we are here today at our East Tulsa office. I'm going to give you a tour and talk to you about all the services that we have available here. So this office opened in January of 2024. We really saw a need for expanded mental health services in the East Tulsa and Broken Arrow community. And we wanted to make sure that this area of town had easy access to all of the services that we provide. Everything that we do at our East Tulsa office is available at lots of our other sites. Here we have therapy, we have case management, we have medical care coordination, a resource room, and we also treat children at our East office. So we wanted to make sure that this community was able to access services and that we were really able to be where our clients are and just expand and make sure that people could easily access us, and if there were transportation issues, they were able to get to us in a faster way. So this is our lobby. This is the first thing that you'll see when you come into our building. All of the services that we have here are available either in person or over telehealth. But if you choose to come and see us in the building, this is what you'll see when you walk in. So this right here is our front desk area. If someone comes and meets with us for an in-person service, the first thing that they'll do is come and check in with front desk, and they will let the clinician know that the client is here for their appointment today. Front desk also calls clients who have upcoming appointments. They can help with rescheduling. They can help us if there are any questions about, is my appointment in person or is it over telehealth, or maybe it is in person and I need to switch it over to a telehealth appointment. Our front desk staff can help with all of those scheduling needs. So this is our telehealth room. Any service that Family and Children's provides can be received over telehealth. So if you have a laptop, if you have a cell phone that has webcam capabilities, you could see a Family and Children's provider from your home. You can get all the services you need right from your couch. If you don't have that available to you, and let's say your prescriber is at our Harvard office, you can come here to our East office and we have telehealth equipment that you can use to meet with your prescriber at our Harvard office. So you can still receive that appointment, you don't have to wait, and we're taking away that barrier of transportation. So you're able to receive that service from someone that's in a different building, but you can come here, and this is the location that's closest to your home. We can help you get set up on one of our iPads, and you can use our telehealth equipment to see your prescriber at another office. This is our resource room. This is a very popular service that's available to anyone that's a client of Family and Children's Services. This is a place where our clients can come and access any resource that they might need. We know that finances can be really tight, and sometimes people need help with hygiene items. Sometimes they need help with clothing, or sometimes it's been a really bad month and I don't have enough food to get me through my next paycheck or to get me through until the end of the month. So any Family and Children's client can come and access our resource room. We have hygiene items if you're in need of shampoo, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, all of that is available. Everything in here is free to our clients. So maybe you're going on a job interview and you need to look nice and you don't have anything at home. If you're a client of Family and Children's, you can come look in the resource room and we might have something available for you and help you out. Another thing that's available in our resource room, and really the top thing that we give out, is food items. And whether you're a housed individual and you have a stove, you have cooking utensils, we have those items available for you. We have frozen meat, we have fruits and vegetables that you can take home and cook. Also, if you are unhoused and you don't have access to cooking equipment, we have other food items that will be an option for you as well. So whether that's crackers, canned fruit, things that are just easily accessible, anything you might need along the way, we have, and it is here in our resource room. So any food resource that you may have, we have a way to help you with that. After you complete your intake, every client is assigned to a care team. So that's what you see in this room right here. These are all the individuals that work on care teams serving our clients. And our care teams are made up of a therapist, a medical care coordinator, and a case manager. They all work together in this room to make sure that they're communicating and that if there's a life change or if there's a need that a person has, they can quickly talk to each other and we can help serve clients as best and as fast as possible. When you come into our office to meet with your case manager, we have what we call our interview rooms, and these are private spaces that you can go and meet with the case manager. And case managers can talk with you about any life skills that you might need help with, whether that's I need help sleeping at night and I need to talk to someone about sleep hygiene, or I'm having a really difficult time communicating with my family members and I want to talk to someone about how do I communicate in better ways. Case managers can help you with that. They can also do things like help you fill out a job application, help you fill out an application for Social Security, or how do I write a resume. That's what case managers do when you come in and meet with them in person. Another service that's offered is medical care coordination. We know that the medical system can be really confusing and complex, and there's lots of appointments, and how do I keep track of that? And I need to go see a specialist. So we have staff that are trained in helping you navigate the medical system to make sure that all of your appointments are taken care of, that you remember when your appointments are scheduled, that you have transportation to get there. We have someone that can be that point person for you, and that's your medical care coordinator. So another service that we have on this side of the building is we have a nurse care manager that's knowledgeable of not only the mental health symptoms and diagnoses that our clients may have, but they also have that experience and knowledge of the physical health diagnoses. And so we have someone that can talk to you about both, and that's our nurse care manager that is available to any client that we have here. One of the services that is available to any person that is a client of Family and Children's Services here at our East office is therapy, mental health counseling. We have people come to us that say, I have been through something really traumatic and I need help just processing through that event, or I have severe depression and I need someone to just give me another perspective and walk me through what that looks like and how I gain recovery over my depression. So anyone that becomes a client of Family and Children's Services at our East office can also come and meet with our therapist. And that therapist is part of the care team, but they all have their own individual offices. And so you're able to meet with a therapist either in person or over telehealth, like everything else that we provide. But if you choose to come in person, we have a private space for you to come and work through some of those struggles and just have someone to sit down and talk to that has an unbiased opinion, can maybe talk to you about things that might work for you or help you see a different perspective, and then hopefully help you gain recovery and be able to move past whatever it is that you're struggling with. This is an example of one of our child therapist rooms. So in addition to adult services, we also treat children at our East office. That would be kids ages 2 all the way through 18. Some of the things that we might work on with a child in therapy are symptoms of ADHD, symptoms of anxiety, depression. If you notice that your child has started having major behavior issues at school, or they're refusing to participate in the sport that they've always loved and you're noticing a very significant shift, that might be reason to seek counseling services for your child. So in this office, we have therapists that work with children providing individual counseling sessions, but they also provide services to the family. So what that might look like is the child comes in, their family members or caregivers come in, and they all meet together with the therapist to work on things like family communication, family dynamics, how do we process through some of those things that you've experienced, and you can do all of that in this room. Another thing that we provide in this office is specialized treatment for children who have been through a trauma, and that could be a number of different things. It could be that the child has lost a loved one that they were very close to. It could be that they are on the receiving end of a lot of bullying at school and that has really impacted them. We have a therapist that is dedicated to working with kids who have been through trauma and abuse, and also working with their parents to help support the whole family unit. If you're new to the area or if you've never accessed mental health services before, I would say come and see us. I think therapy is for everyone, and everyone should access mental health treatment at some point in their life. So even if you've never had a therapist before, you've never seen a psychiatrist, or you don't know if you would qualify for services, we would love to see you. You can always do a walk-in, you can call and schedule an appointment, but we would love for you to come here and talk to us. We have over 70 programs throughout Family and Children Services. So even if this isn't the best program or the best location for you, we can get you connected to a Family and Children's program and services somewhere.